Ayan, magandang hapon po sa inyo lahat mga kabayan. It is currently 3 ng hapon, 3:08 ng hapon dito sa Edmonton, Alberta. So, andito po tayo ngayon sa ating location, no, doing a Facebook Live video para sa aking second client from Manitoba na si Kuya Steve. So, Kuya Steve has been a long time follower na ng Facebook page natin, and just, doing his research, watching the videos, right? Finding the right time, ika nga. So, nung na-figure out niya na it's about time na to trade in yung kanyang current na sasakyan, minessage niya ako, and sabi niya sa akin, let's do our best na makuha niya yung sasakyan na to. And it's actually the first time na nakuha ko ng request for this kind of vehicle, pero personally, I've been excited about this vehicle since nakita ko siya sa Edmonton Auto Show. I think it was 2 years ago. Guys, the vehicle I'm talking about is the 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. So, the PHEV is a certain technology na marami sa atin ang posibleng hindi may alam, hindi familiar, right? And rightfully so, it's a very new technology na meron na Mitsubishi. It just came out a few years ago nga. So, pinakasimpleng explanation na bibigay ko sa inyo. Para siyang hybrid system. Pero sa typical na hybrid system kasi, for example, tulad lang sa Toyota, yung hybrid system ng Toyota is meron siyang gas engine na complemented ng battery. Sa case ng Mitsubishi PHEV, right, baliktad. So, meron siyang dalawang motors na tumatakbo sa battery complemented by the gas engine. So, mas reliance to sa battery niya, and therefore mas fuel efficient siya, especially if you're doing a lot of day-to-day driving within the city, no? Yung start, stop, brake, mga ganun ba. And for Kuya Steve, who works sa home care, na he's going between different locations here and there, he found a lot of benefits sa sakyan na to. In fact, siya nga nag-recommend sa akin ito na kung pwede raw, kung maaprubahan ko siya, if it could be for this vehicle here. So, as you guys know, I did my best para maaprubahan siya. Initially, it didn't work out, pero eventually it did. I managed to make it work, and that's why we're here. We're doing a Facebook Live for Kuya Steve ng Manitoba sa kanyang request. So guys, this is the 2020 Outlander PHEV. So do a quick walk around ng sasakyan para makita nyo, no? Ayan, Kuya Steve, nakita mo, nasa loob pa ng showroom yung sasakyan mo. Sabi ko naman sa inyo guys, basta kahit anong model pa yan, new or used, kahit saan pa, kukunin ko yan para sa inyo. Basta maaprubahan natin kayo. So right off the bat, kung titignan mo siya, kamukha niya yung mga typical na Outlanders na mga nabenta ko na. Yung front fascia, yung fog lamps, yung design, yung chrome trim and everything, di ba? Let's go around. Right? 18-inch alloy rims, all-season tires siya. Okay? This is where the difference is, you can see there. Plug-in hybrid EV. EV stands for electric vehicle. Okay? Turn signal lights here. So size-wise, very standard lang. Same size ng typical na Outlander. Diba? Super all-wheel control. So, ayan yung mismo kasakyan niya labas na exterior-wise. As you guys saw, kamukhang-kamukha lang siya ng regular na Outlander. So, main difference niya, actually, is the fact na meron siyang dalawang electric motors. Isa sa harapan, isa sa likuran, right? Yung sa likuran, hindi mo siya makikita. Nasa ilalim siya ng kasakyan. And that's the reason why yung mga Outlander PHEV is 5-seater lang, hindi siya 7-seater. Kasi yung electric motor niya, yung second one, nasa ilalim ng mismo kasakyan. So, sa likuran na rin tayo. Ito yung likuran ng Outlander. Okay, so para sa mga, even kung hindi ka interesado sa PHEV, no? Para sabi ko sa mga kliyente ko, kung naghahanap ka ng 5-seater na SUV and you don't want to spend too much money, right? Consider yung Outlander. On the PHEV, exclusive siya na 5-seater. Ganito yung itsura po niya. And what you get here, besides the extra storage spaces, meron kang extra ng tonneau cover, right? You get a power outlet here, which is actually really helpful, no? Kasi nga, itong power outlet na to, konektado sa kanyang batteries. So, very reliant din siya, very efficient siya. On the inside here, so what you see here guys, ito yung charging component para sa sasakyan. Ito yung para sa bahay mo. So, i-install mo to sa bahay mo, para ma-charge mo yung sasakyan. For example, darating ka galing work, pa-plug in mo lang siya. Ito yung plug niya. Plug in na sasakyan, wall in sa wall socket niya, plug mo lang siya. It can charge while inside the garage. Hindi kailangan naka-on yung sasakyan. Okay? Kasi nga, the way na this works is habang tumatakbo siya, ang nagpapaandar po sa kanya is yung dalawang electric motors complemented nung gas engine. So with that being said, I want to point something out na hindi familiar sa mga ibang sasakyan. The Outlander PHEV, wala siyang transmission because it's a purely electric vehicle, so wala siyang transmission. So yan yung mga typical stuff: car jack, more storage space, yung pang-inflate ng gulong. I like this one there kasi wala yung mga, for example sa CR-V, wala kaming ganyan na sinasama sa sasakyan. Ito sa Mitsubishi meron siya. Punta naman tayo sa gitna, okay? So if you can see here, parang kanina sa likuran, may dalawang ganito. Ito yung para sa gas. Dito ka magkakarga ng gas niya. Sa kabila, dito yung kanyang saksakan. So if you notice, dalawa. Itong plug na ito, dyan mo ipa-plug yung sasakyan mo pag nasa bahay ka. Sa bahay ka, o for example, sabihin natin IKEA, mga maliliit na stores. Meron sila mga maliliit na ganyang saksakan. Pwede mo isaksak doon yung sasakyan mo, pwede mo i-charge habang nag-shopping ka. Ito namang isa, itong malaki, mas malaki. Ito yung mga nasa, kung kayo ay taga BC, yung mga charging station sa highway, I believe ganitong size yun But either way, what the purpose nito is, ito yung pang-charge mo nung batteries ng sasakyan. The batteries which power yung dalawang electric motors niya. So ganito yung itsura niya, for example. Ito. Yan. Sasaksak mo siya. Now, I just wanted to clear misconception. Pagdating po sa mga PHEV na sasakyan, mga plug-in, merong mga purely electric, right? Which completely rely sa ganito. Sa case nito, ng ating Outlander na PHEV, yes, main reliance niya is sa battery. Pero, you have to remember, meron din po siyang gas engine. So, for example, sabihin natin hindi mo ma-charge yung battery ng Outlander mo, hindi ibig sabihin hindi ka makakaandar. May gas engine pa rin siya. And at the same time, hindi naman po mangyayari yon kasi habang nagda-drive ka, yung battery niya nagcha-charge using yung kinetic energy. Kinetic energy na nakukuha ng sasakyan habang ikaw ay nagda-drive, brake, drive, brake. So typical city driving. Kaya yun ang main component kung paano na-charge ang isang hybrid na sasakyan. Kinetic energy na na-degenerate ng inyong gulong pag kayo ay nagda-drive. Specifically nga, yung habang nag-drive ka and then brake, drive and brake. So, it's a lot of technical stuff. Punta tayo sa middle row ng sasakyan. So, middle row, good space. And again, kaya nga recommenda ko po sa inyo, kung masyado kayong fixated sa Toyota, RAV4, Honda CR-V, open your eyes kasi marami pang mga mas magandang options, right? Like for example, itong Outlander, 5-seater siya. Ang laki ng space sa likuran. Tapos yung legroom dito, maganda rin. Di ba? So you get the nice leather trim. Tapos suede yung gitna niya. Very comfortable. Meron ka ring charging ports dito. Horsepower wise, Pao, I'm not too sure. Because this vehicle kasi it's not really meant for performance. It's meant for everyday driving. Kaya it's really good for city-based driving. This vehicle is actually very popular sa mga cities like Toronto, Quebec, Vancouver, where there's heavy traffic. Kasi nga, habang nagda-drive ka, traffic stop or ano man, nare-recharge yung battery niya. And of course, alam naman natin, in those metropolitan cities, mas mahal ang gas. So, mas popular siya sa mga areang ganun. So, punta naman tayo sa driver's side. So, gonna point something out, guys. So may meron siyang blind spot sensor dito. Okay. Power driver seat, Kuya Steve. So ito yung isa sa mga SUV na meron sa market ngayon na very affordable, na yung kanyang power driver seat hindi lang sa driver pero yung passenger power driver seat din. Pakita ko sa inyo mamaya. But I want to show you guys first just how cool this vehicle is, no? Yung tunog niya. Tingnan nyo. So Kuya Steve, if you notice, brand new yung sasakyan mo. So, listen to this guys. So, oo nga pala, push button start siya. Ito yung push button niya. Pakinggan nyo to. Wala kang narinig, di ba? Wala kang narinig, ini-start lang natin yung sasakyan. And that's, I guess, yung beauty nung mga electric vehicles, right? Pag ini-start mo siya, kasi wala kang maririnig, kasi walang kinakailangan na ignition eh. Hindi parang typical na engine, kailangan may ignition, right? May spark. Ito wala. So, umaandar na yung sasakyan. Umaandar na yung sasakyan, pero wala kang narinig. So, yan siya. So, if you notice din to Kuya Steve, no? Kasi I'm saying Kuya Steve kasi si Kuya Steve dito eh, sakyan na to. If you notice Kuya Steve, yung what normally would be yung RPM gauge mo, which is on the left side, iba dito. So, you can see charge, eco, power, right? So, habang nag-drive ka, that tells you your driving capacity rin. So, kung nasa eco ka, it means you're doing really well sa fuel consumption mo tsaka sa energy consumption mo. Pag sa charge naman, makikita mo dyan, nakikita mo habang nagcha-charge yung sasakyan mo. Parang sabi ko nga sa stop and go motion, yung kinetic energy, makikita mo dyan, mag-reflect siya dyan. And of course, yung regular driving, so exerting the power and all that stuff. So Kuya Steve, 110 kilometers inside the showroom. So let's go over here. So aside from the typical touchscreen stuff, no. One thing I'm going to show here, Kuya Steve, is you have the PHEV and info section. Press mo yan. So you can see yung statistics ng sasakyan mo. Energy flow, energy monitor, how much energy you have left, diba? How much fuel you're actually using. Kasi most of the time, right, unless ikaw ang magseset, the vehicle will run using yung kanyang electric motors. So yan siya, diba? Meron kang monitor kung hanggang saan ang charge ng battery mo, right? Let's go back here. System power, instant fuel consumption. Tinatrack lahat ng sasakyan. Kasi nga, ang goal ng sasakyan na to is to rely as less as possible sa fuel and rely more on its electric motors. Right? It even shows you kung kailan ka right? When it comes sa pag-consumo mo ng gas and power, in the fuel consumption, electricity consumption, right? So all this new technology that again was recently came out, I think mga 2 years ago lang ito lumabas eh. So aside from that, the typical standard stuff, USB input here, right? Yung power plug mo sa likuran, you can turn that on and off. It still has the eco mode, right, for your driving. Kasi it still does have an engine, guys. Meron pa rin naman siyang gas engine. Ano lang siya, complementary lang yung gas engine sa electric motors niya. So it still has yung eco mode. And the setup nung kanyang cambio dito is iba kumpara sa mga ibang sasakyan. So of course, you still drive, reverse, neutral drive. Okay? So you got your charge mode here and you got your save mode here as well. So yan, makita mo siya, oh. So, charge. Right? Pwede kang save. Nakalagay save energy. And then here's where you're charging. So, iba-ibang drive modes din niya. And of course, it's still all-wheel control. So, you can definitely lock yung all-wheel drive mo. As you can see there. Twin motor, four-wheel drive lock. Normal, four-wheel drive. So, a lot of technologies na I know marami sa ating mga Pilipino ang hindi pamilyar kasi masyado tayong so used sa mga, I guess, old-fashioned, typical na technology. And the thing with the PHEVs and electric vehicles in general, they are going to be the wave of the future, right? Even for us, for example, sa amin sa Honda, we are coming out with the Honda CR-V na electric. The RAV4 has the RAV4 Prime, I believe. Of course, as you guys know, Tesla and all that stuff. So this is the way of the future, and it's here na sa Mitsubishi. So I wish I could demonstrate for you guys right now kung paano to i-drive. Pero as you guys saw, nasa loob tayo ng showroom. But while I'm driving, when I'm taking this on the highway and driving this, kasi nga si Kuya Steve ay taga Manitoba, I'm gonna do as much as possible Facebook Live para makita nyo yung fuel consumption, yung savings, the benefits. I've done my research on this vehicle even before pa siya lumabas. And Kuya Steve has done it as well. Kasi siya actually ang nag-ask sa akin ito kung pwedeng itong sasakyan ito. We both know how good this will be. It's not for everybody, guys, right? If you do a lot of highway driving, even Mitsubishi says you don't get the main benefit from that. But if you live in a city, right, doon na makikita yung full benefit ng electric vehicle na ito. So I'm gonna see if I can pop the engine sa harapan. Para makita nyo. So yung loob niya. So you got your hybrid, right? So you can see there. So ibang-iba yung setup niya. Now, Kuya Steve, the great thing about this, guys, and kung meron ding interesado sa ganitong klaseng sasakyan, is yung maintenance niya is actually very similar lang sa regular na sasakyan. Oil change niya, Kuya Steve, is every 8,000 kilometers. Yung gas niya, hindi mo kailangan mag-premium, just regular 87 grade. And alam naman natin, when it comes to Mitsubishi, yung warranty ang panalo. So aside from the 10-year powertrain warranty, meron ka ring warranty na I believe up to 160,000 kilometers sa hybrid components ng sasakyan. So you have yung protection niya sa battery, sa hybrid system, and then you have the protection niya sa actual vehicle itself, right? The basic warranty, okay? And of course, you still get the 5-year, right? 5-year warranty from the manufacturer, of course, and the 5-year roadside assistance. So it's a lot of information for me, to cover sa isang video. So when I get this, when I'm driving this on the way to Manitoba, I'm gonna show and share as much as I can with you guys para at least ma-educate ko kayo, and of course ma-educate na rin ako ng tayong lahat, and definitely to consider getting into a PHEV, specifically the Outlander PHEV. If you can't find yung RAV4 na hybrid, right? Hindi lang RAV4 ang hybrid na available sa Japanese cars. We have this one here. And this one here, mas malaki pa yung space niya. Mas maganda pa yung itsura. So, opinion ko lang. So, Kuya Steve, congratulations. Thank you. You picked this one yourself. And I'm very happy that you did. I was actually gonna... So, usapan namin ni Kuya Steve. I was gonna recommend yung Outlander na regular lang. And then he bought it up. Sabi niya sa akin, Kuya Jerry, baka pwedeng itry natin ma-approve dun sa hybrid na version. So, yeah. Nagawa natin na paraan. Na-approve natin si Kuya Steve sa kanyang hybrid na version. So, bye-bye sa kanyang base model na Nissan. And hello sa kanyang brand new 2020 Mitsubishi Outlander PHEV. So once again, guys, si Jerry Domingo po ulit ito, Specialty Finance Manager, owner ng Pinoy Car Talk sa Facebook and sa Instagram. If you have any more questions tungkol sa sasakyan ito, how the components work, let me know. What I did was a very simplified version nung explanation of how the hybrid system works ng Mitsubishi. Kung meron po kayo mas detailed na question, let me know. I'll do my best to answer that. But yeah, Kuya Steve, congratulations. I'll see you soon there sa Manitoba.